Hello, all of you delightful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this is Timberborn. Also, I am sick, so I apologize if I am off tonight and such, guys. But I want to have some fun and hang out with all of you anyways, so yeah, let's get into it. Sure. We'll go with the, Iron Teeth.
What do they do?
Well, first off, they, have an interesting breeding method.
Well,
In that they don't breed.
so like you just die?
No, they have vats that they put nutrients into, and, out pops babies.
That is kind of weird.
Yeah.
Into
yeah.
the goo with you.
It's like how a billionaire would want to have a baby.
Build-A-Bear, it's Build-A-Beaver Workshop. Here's your handful of goo.
Also, you completely reminded me of the fact that I should probably look more into how the ziplines and stuff work, because I'm reaching the point where I want to keep building more, but like everything is so far away and it takes so long to do anything anywhere, and I'm like, I really should just build thingies.
All the thingies.
Yeah, pretty much.
And vats full of beaver goo. Don't fall in.
But if I fall in, maybe I become a beaver.
Zimbeaver.
Not
Look at
if you
that tail.
fall into the... Not if you fall into the, bad water. Definitely not happening there.
It's definitely how you become a beaver. If you notice a sudden excess of body parts, just don't worry about it. Where are you starting?
Alright.
Vat full of body parts.
Let's take stock of our start here. I also am assuming that zip lines are available to the normal beavers, and the tubes are for these guys.
I have zip lines.
Oops.
Oh, you're playing as Iron Teeth?
No, I have the normal beavers. Sorry, yeah, normal beaver zip line. So you're probably right. The words.
Do we have our blankie on for protection?
No.
We need to add blankie.
No.
We need to give knife to Stabburb.
Mm. No comment.
Interesting that you think he does not already have the knife.
Yeah, but that's like me. It's like there's such a thing as too much cola? Like backup cola?
No comment.
It's like, what about third breakfast? What about third knifey?
Hi there, Candy.
Hello.
Andy is dandy. I hope folks are enjoying their long weekend down there.
Yes. God knows I needed one.
What's a weekend?
Yeah, I
It's
know.
the weekend is when your stream does bigger number.
I mean, my boss doesn't even let me have sick time, let alone vacation time.
And the weekend for you is not vacation. That's when you gotta work more.
Oh no, vacation is FurCon.
Is it?
It is legally a business trip.
This.
But that's mostly because I do actually use it for business.
Well, yeah. Some furs can. Some of us old farts just. It's called work.
You're calling me an old fart?
Oh, me. Dude, you're younger than me. You're,
Well, yes, but
there.
I just established that I use it for business. It is work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree with the old part.
Yeah, but you're also a bird.
Yeah, and?
And you don't even have a man bun.
Yeah, well, you're stinky.
And a lot of people like that.
That sounds like a skill issue on their part.
Gab will take Eggy for that.
Eggy for 900?
Eggy for Tree Fitty.
Maybe. Look, all I'm saying is if there's any positive to being a bird is that, like, in this economy, you can lay gold.
Yeah, that's kind of a grim, dark reality. I make money selling things from my butt.
That does
What a
beg the
chicken.
question of who looked at a chicken first and went, I'm gonna eat the next thing that comes out of that thing's butt.
I don't know, but I mean, judge them however much you want, they were cooking.
Oh, they were. But I still want to know the thought process behind, yeah, I'm gonna eat the thing that comes out of that thing's butt.
I mean, it's probably the same people who went like, oh, look, white cow pee, let me drink it. I'm using pee in lieu of something else.
Milk?
Yeah, but like, who was the first person to drink milk? From the cow, specifically.
That is a very fine question.
Like, look, I'm just saying, okay? Humans, okay, you can kind of imagine that they have milk, right? But like, animals, how do you know when they make milk? How do you know it's not something else? How do you know it's not like toxic? Or just not fit for human consumption?
That's when you send the weaker party members out.
Alright,
would
get
I agree
out
with that?
there, Gib Gab.
I mean, probably, yeah. Sammy doesn't really have good strength. Which is probably right.
When it's like the thought process of going, wow, I'm going to eat those snails in butter.
Oh, first we ate the snail, then we went, this would be really nice with butter. And, you know, that's just kind of how it went.
It's not in a shell. Ooh, I want some of that.
Have realized this map sucks.
Which is the map?
The canyons one. There
I mean, if it
is
helps.
There are no good routes for redirecting bad water in a
If it
bad
helps, I'm
tide.
really enjoying Waterfall. It's been chill. I can recommend Waterfall. But I mean, hey, if there's no place to redirect the bad tide, just make one.
That requires getting to, you know, that requires getting to the dynamite.
Yeah, but then when the
Yeah.
bad tide comes through, you just like let it flow, right?
I am gonna do a different map though.
I mean, that's fair. Okay, how do you like what I do for bad tide is I just let it all flow through, and then like stockpile enough that I can handle it. But I like, I mean, honestly, I kind of just don't know what you're supposed to do with bad tide other than like that.
Most of the maps have a option for you to redirect it elsewhere off the map. Because the problem with it is it makes your crops and trees die faster. Most of them can survive the drought, but they cannot survive a bad tide.
Hmm. I mean, yeah, that's like basically what I did so far is I like set up enough water storage that I can live through any drought, and when there's a bad tide, I just let all the water through, and it's effectively similar to surviving a drought without water. Because bad tides tend to be shorter.
It is not surviving a drought without water, though. Because a drought will make your water... A drought will mean that things will die. However, bad water actively kills them.
Hmm.
Bad water. Very bad indeed.
You know what, we'll try this mountain range one. We're gonna go with the folk tales. Because I want to try out the Iron Teeth have the tubes, but I'm intrigued by ziplines.
Oops.
The zip lines speak to your heart.
Kirby Zim zipping along the tube.
A settlement with this name already exists. Oh. Fine. Tailmont. Alright, so,
So,
this map might not be a very good example. Actually, no, I see where you were intended to redirect it. But, like, this map here. You know, you got your freshwater sources up here on this one.
mhm.
And then there are alternative paths that you can send the water down to send the bad tide off. This one, it looks like they Oh, there is an actual cave in here. Ooh. I likey.
We're oohing. We must
Um,
ooh.
But like here,
Hey,
I would want
just
to build levees across this area, uh, and basically make an artificial lake here.
Mhm.
And part of it, it'll be set up so that way, I can let the good water flow down this way past my village. But then when the bad tide comes, it'll be redirected this way instead. Alternatively, I see there is the other option of making that lake up here, raising the water level a bit, and sending it off this way, which is probably the better option overall. But I like this map especially for the checking out the zip lines because it has a lot of high area. So we're going to go with this one.
I think that may be my problem with this game.
Hmm?
I'm too stupid, so I just unga bunga the solution, and it's like, how do I survive a tide? Let me just stockpile a few thousand water. Food? A couple hundred of each.
Yeah, but that pretty much was your strat in the basic game, yes.
Because like, you're saying smart things, and I'm sitting here like, that would probably be a very smart thing to do.
Also, come on, guys, TF me.
No, because you didn't ask nice enough.
Fair enough. I have one joy in life, and I am denied it.
Mm-hmm.
Here, when I am sick.
Forever and ever.
You
You
Gab
have
just being cool, bird.
you have formed your last trans. Wait, what? Hold on.
Hi, Vari.
Hey, Vari.
I will say there is a secret in the TF talkies right now.
Mm. Mm. Persona potion. That's my solution. I don't know what the secret is, but I'm sure that'll be related to it. Oh, that's the problem. I don't have potato or wheat storage. Kidding me. I kept being amazed all this time at how quickly my food would disappear, and I just realized I haven't been storing any of my wheat or my potatoes.
I believe
Probably
that
do.
is what we call a skill issue.
Probably. Not sure. You might want to ask the locals. They might have a different answer for it, but I believe it might depend on the language. Yeah, I just I could not express my joy at playing this game when I discovered verticality existing properly. Because I was like, I need more space for housing. And then I realized I could just build houses on top of houses on top of houses. It's so sick.
It
I
really
love it.
is. It really, really is.
Everminiums.
It actually feels like I'm making the little neighborhood, you know? It's so cool.
There, we put a little bit of fur on you, Zim.
I just love it so much.
Joke.
That's something that like I feel like sometimes city builders will like kind of skip out on a bit because like verticality is complicated, but just having that extra little bit of verticality is just so cool.
Oh, I 100% agree.
I understand why, but gosh, I want more.
Это вообще жизнь. Там не задыхаешься вообще, есть у тебя кислород?
That burp once more.
Mm-hmm.
That burp wants chili.
Mm-mm. I'm bad at handling spicy food.
Oh, this ain't spicy. I might
Chili
try
is
mild
spicy.
chili.
What? Chili spicy.
Chili is supposed to be spicy. But we have gotten into this discussion before, Pikesh.
Yes. Unfortunately, most of the people here have, you know, tum-tum issues, so...
Well, yeah, if you don't have an issue with your stomach after eating a bowl of chili, the chili is wrong.
Now learn to add some brown sugar to the mix.
Raijin.
Alright, Jane.
Hey, Raijin.
Mwah.
Raijin is bat face.
Mr. Water, please start flowing. I need water. I don't really, but, you know, I'm impatient. Yeah, how do you fix water, like, wiggling?
Darn it.
What?
Like, it like, this, like, I have this little reservoir at the top, and it, like, whenever a drought ends, it'll just, like, wiggle left and right a bit, like, one side, the other, then the other, and then the other, until eventually, like, all of it, after forever, calms down, but it keeps, like, momentarily flooding one part of the map. And then it, like, stops, and does it again, and then it stops.
That's just gonna happen.
My only solution so far has just been, like, using the little lake in the middle here as, like, a bigger reservoir to, like, absorb more of the wiggling water, but I don't think it's working that much.
Wiggly.
Mildly annoying. I want it to stop.
How are you, Raijin?
I'm okay. I'm looking at keychains right now.
What for? Or rather, what kind?
Apparently Kutoyaki has official keychains now, and they're very lovely. And I want them.
Ah. lovely keychains to fit a lovely, well, goat right now, I suppose.
Bah.
Goatee.
Illegally cute.
There, put more fur on Zim. Make comfortable.
Can always have more.
Only a few dukes more.
I sent you. I sent you the tweet then. Good.
Oh, that one. That person. Those are cute.
Yeah.
You only have one key. There's no need for a keychain.
Though I will say I was not expecting them to be double-sided.
Oh! I approve.
I mean, it's just fascinating because Kuto, like, I think they've released an adult comic in the past, but they generally don't do an SFW. So, which, to be clear, it's not even particularly an SFW. It's just a little risque. But coming from Kuto, the wholesome bean is wild.
Perhaps this bean is not as wholesome as you might think.
Did I ask who Kuto is?
Here, I'll send you the link, Cash. They're a Southeast Asian artist, I believe. Somewhere over in East Asia. I don't think they're Japanese. I don't know exactly where they're from. But I've been following them for a long time. They're fairly well known if you follow Twitter artists, especially any Asian artists.
I follow Cheetah Paws on FA. Those are cute. Sadly, usually find at least one or two of those lost and found every year because the stupid little tab at the top snaps off and it's like, whoops.
Yeah. I also already have plenty of keychains, but I still want them.
I say that about board games and miniatures and stuff, and it's like, yeah, they still find their way into the house.
Can you ever truly have enough?
I don't know where I was gonna go.
Understandable.
My biggest complaint about this particular illness is just the fact that it has my brain so foggy. I do not like this.
Brain full of soup.
Not soup, it's fog.
But
you
the
just
fog
said
is
it.
power.
Some H.
Or fog soup.
Alright, Zim, which one has the most me energy? Is it the one where he goes ba ba ba?
probably. But I say you get all 3. Because you're worth it. You deserve nice things. Because you are amazing. And I love you. Plus, you are a goat right now, so and you've been going ba this entire time, so you know.
Bah.
Ba ba, black sheep.
I've just been too lazy to change back. I should fix that.
You've got so many TFs, it's just spare change.
$40 different forms.
Ooh. Unlocked special path.
Oh, that's just the anthro. The rainbow one is the anthro form for all of them.
Well, it's been the first time in a while since I've been playing with the TF potions. Normally everyone else does it for you. And I got to ration these Duke eggs. I mean, I've only got 253,000.
Duke, 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 Duke.
Yeah, that's the new meme coin. We can have Duke dollars.
No,
No,
right
it's
there.
Rencoin.
Buy Rencoin.
And shorking.
Mm-hmm. Buy Rencoin. Just a baker, you need like fuel.
Yes.
Then when are you gonna turn me into a Duke?
That's when I need a power fuel.
Soonish.
Duke of Earl.
This hurts my brain.
Duke of Earl.
Numbers and stuff.
Man, they released this cave setup with now, and they have gone all out with it.
And I respect it. I love it.
Like, there's a little dam right here that you could let the water through, and it could go into this little tiny lake spot here. I don't know why you'd bother, but you can.
Water reservoir.
I mean, yeah.
Well, the big problem with that is the fact that it's right next to the dirty water.
Yoshi.
I'm sure that dirty water will be redirected elsewhere soon.
Oh, so that's how you make bread. Okay.
Some sacrificial beavers to dam and redirect it.
How like viable is it to do wheat into bread basically?
Yes.
Is that more of a luxury thing or is it actually like good?
It's actually good.
Oh, God. I need quite a lot of wheat. Yeah, how hard could it be?
You are using a forester, right?
Hmm?
You are making use of your forester, right?
What was that adorable noise from
All of them.
Gab?
I made a noise. Yeah. I like making noises.
But Taldirius isn't here, so who are you trying to impress?
I just want to make... Can I not make noises just to make noises?
No.
Yeah, well, skill issue.
Birds are meant to be seen, not heard.
Wow. Tim, you see what your boyfriend says?
Is he wrong?
Yes.
You're getting warped tonight there, Gib.
I'm getting borped? That sounds like a
Borbed.
Star Wars character. Borp galore.
It's okay, I think Gab likes getting worked.
No, I like getting morped. From the hit movie Morbius.
Oh. Yes, how can you forget such a great classic? It's Morbid time.
I still can't wait for them to make a Morbius remake, and it'll be like the best movie of the century. It'll make the ultimate comeback.
I think at the rate that it's going, the mighty Morbius Power Strangers will be right up there with Howard the Duck for a movie so bad it was good-ish.
No. No, Morbius is just bad. As much as it really is just a bad movie. It's like no redeeming factors about it, aside from the fact that it's really funny to meme about it. And then it just became even funnier because Sony was like... Is it Sony?
I have no idea.
Um,
But whoever was behind it, they were just like, oh, people clearly like it. Let's re-release it.
yeah, people are memeing about it. That, like, the mimetic power will win out. And then it did, and it's like, wow. Surprised me, get your face. I could have seen this coming. The movie that sucked just sucked.
And Ollie stuck with all those Morbing toys that nobody wanted to buy.
Which is perfect. They deserved it.
Like all the Star Wars toys too. It's like, who wants your junk? Nope.
No, to be fair, Star Wars toys still sell.
Oh, you haven't seen the displays
Especially
at
right
Ollie's
now.
then.
Like, especially right now. Star Wars is doing good right now. They'd be doing fine. There's a period where it was, like, pretty bad, but they're doing fine now.
Like Ollie's, where your
I
franchise
think my
goes to
only
die.
complaint with I think my only complaint with modern Star Wars, as far as I've seen it, is they were really pushing it in the same direction that Marvel was going with the whole interconnected universe and all that. And I really kind of wish that they weren't focusing all this on specifically the time span of Anakin and Luke Skywalker, because I feel like there's so many flaws that were completely fine when it was just in the format of the movie, but on the grander scheme, I just think there was more potential if they picked a different time period within the Star Wars lore. Especially because I know there's so much rich Star Wars lore and have still seen absolutely none of it. And I presume we'll never see any of it because they just keep focusing on this one 15-year period.
Yeah.
I have to agree on that. If you want the Old Republic, you gotta go with video games. That's the only place where it is. And it's really cool when you get to see that stuff. But it only exists in video game form.
Or the tabletop RPG books.
Well, I mean, Acolyte kind of went for some of it, but then Acolyte failed, so now they're never gonna make anything related, like, older than the Clone Wars. Regardless of why or what it was or what people didn't like, they just went, now they're pretty much going in that direction. The only, like, mild hope there is now for anything pre-Empire is just, hey, you, like, make KOTOR again? And then if that succeeds, then they'll be like, oh, wow, there's demand for it.
Duke.
How do I order them to, like, lick the trees?
Lick?
Yeah, get the sap, you know?
Oh, you need a tapper's shack for that.
Oh, what I mean is, like, did they do it automatically, or is there an order that I have to give them as well for it?
You go into the tapper shack and you pick what they gather, I think. But actually, no, I think they should just gather either.
Okay, perfect.
Just make sure you've got storage for the stuff and whatnot.
Yeah, that's the easy part.
The beavers out there tapping trees. Like, well, hey, whatever floats their boat, you know.
What do I store it in? Pine resin.
One of them, I believe, gets stored into a warehouse. The other one goes into a tank, like the water.
Yeah. Maple syrup goes to tank. That's not too bad.
By the looks of it, that one bad water's got a dam you could pop and redirect it up top of the mountain.
Yeah, I just have to get the resources to actually do that.
And a path up there, too, yeah. See many stairways in your future.
Yep.
So I won't lie, I kind of honestly still don't really understand how to use district separation. I like didn't really understand it, so I just made everything in one huge district. And I'm like now mildly questioning if that was the right decision because everything is a mess.
So,
That doesn't sound good.
districts are... Most people do not like the districts. They actually wound up expanding the area that a single district could cover because people disliked them so much. But basically, the way you do it is in the district management window or tab, you want to put down a district crossing. That will separate the roads. You put it on between two sets of roads, and the road passes through it. crap.
Well, basically, because like I was sort of thinking on it, and it's I mean, obviously, I've like already made the city, so it's all already one giant mess, right? But part of the curiosity was that I was curious if it works out easier to manage resources if you have like all of your food and water, for example, stored around your district center. And then you like make different district centers and you have them balance things out, but like they are like your resource centers, so to say, and they share the resources between like 2, 3 major ones. Because I just have one massive district and beavers will just like walk to one side of the map and then back just to get food. And I'm like, there's so much wasted travel time.
Yeah, that's the main thing. They also will slow down the further they travel. They get tired
Yeah.
and such. But the district crossing will allow you to handle resources being transferred between one and the other district.
I might consider them for the next map I make. I just wasn't sure if it was going to be a major headache or if it's viable or not, but it does seem like at least it is a bit of a major headache.
It's
It's,
a slight headache. I would not call it a major one, though.
Okay.
I need more blueberries, but they are all up there on top of the mountain.
Well, that's why you need a secret tunnel for the mountain.
Sadly, a secret tunnel would not help in this situation. Good night, Era. And hey there, Secret Roo.
Good night.
Night era. The secret Ruru. The secret Roo.
Okay, fine. This is the last bad tide that I'm gonna have to deal with.
Ah, the wishful thinking of youth.
No, there are 7 water source blocks, and I've already made a. I'm already almost finished with a big diversion thing, so I can just let all of the bad water go out the side of the map without having to touch anything. That way, I only have to deal with like a single system of floodgates. Because I am sick and tired of dealing with this.
Orb does not like the poop water.
No. It's stinky.
Empty tunnel.
Like it messes everything up, and I don't like it. So I just want it to be gone. And if I have my way, I will get rid of the poop water.
Of course there's a drought approaching. Why wouldn't there be a drought approaching?
Because it's refreshing.
I am going to have most of my beavers die from starvation.
Sucks. Especially because that's so early game.
Yeah.
Good old Lord Farquaad.
How do I connect you to my battery system? That's gonna be complicated. I need more pads. I swear, like, half of my time is just spent building platforms.
Yes. And hey there, Screaming Death.
Cattail roots. I make cattail roots. And I can put water here. And I don't think this is deep enough to count as submerged. And since I'm not using this water, it'll be partially submerged. So we can get food here. Fog. I don't have enough food. I do have enough food. Kind of. Oh god. I wonder, why isn't it done? I swear, like, logs just disappear. Oh, I have a lot of logs, and it's gone.
Alright, guys. I just need you to survive 4 more days. Or 3 more days.
They die now.
Probably.
Pat. It's okay. They grow back. Oh, it's okay. They grow back. No, they don't.
It's Beaver Morbin time.
Oh, it's Team Fortress 2. Wait. No, stop eating my water. I love dynamite. I don't know who thought that making a game about giving beavers dynamite was a good idea, but it really was a good idea. Very good idea.
Well, there went the first one dying of hunger. And another.
We hungry. We hungry.
Father, we yearn for food. Feed us.
Master clearly does not care for us. He lets us starve.
You hear like the distant rumblings of Zim perishing.
A third one.
Yeah, we watched the last Mission Impossible like a bit ago, and they were like to the movies. Honestly, it wasn't the kind of movie that I look at and go, "Oh yeah, that's a mission." Like that's what I necessarily want out of a Mission Impossible movie. I was expecting like other things, and I didn't quite get them. But also, like honestly, it wasn't that bad. I had fun watching it. There were parts where I was like, "Bruh," it paid off to watch some of the earlier movies. But then there were parts where I was like, "It's a little cheesy," even for Mission Impossible movie standards. Honestly, it was fun to
Dangerously
watch.
cheesy.
I had fun. And then there's Dad who's like, nah, this movie's unrealistic. They were on a sinking submarine and it like rotated around. That's not how submarines work. And I'm like, what? It's a sunken submarine. What do you mean? I was like, is this the part of the movie that made you not like it? That it's like unrealistic that a guy could like dive 150 meters? I don't know. I... Out of all the problems
I
to have with a
have
movie being unrealistic,
2 beavers left. I think this might be the end of this run.
you just need to believe him.
I believe I can fly.
I believe in you. I just want to scream, where are my logs? In the same vein as like, where is my super suit? Oh,
You always wonder, where was the super suit?
I figured out why I don't have logs. I forgot to set a cutting order.
Whoopsie.
I hate the cutting order mechanic. It's so stupid. I forget.
You were a little bored-brained.
And then I die to lack of logs. But I'm sitting there like, why don't I have logs? What is this? Why?
Well, my
Matt goes
only
to
hope
work.
at this point is that these 2 little beavers will get it on and make a bunch more beavers.
It's
wish you good
boinking
fortune.
time.
I wish you good fortune in the boinks to come.
However, the crops that were planted are going to die before the drought ends. Because, of course.
Oh, doesn't sound very poggers.
And they're going to die of starvation in the end.
Well, look on the plus side. At least they could die together.
Secret Life of Beavers.
Not anymore.
Secret Life of a Beaver.
Of a singular beaver. El beaver.
El Beaver Tony.
Maybe I just need more lumberjacks. Maybe that's the problem.
Hello there, Chaosly. And, yeah, I got 2 beavers left. I'm kind of waiting for them to die of starvation. But I'm not ready to call it quits on this, town just yet. I want to see if by some miracle, they do manage to pull through. But in the meantime, I am just sitting here watching and waiting.
Hey, you never know.
Yeah?
Only my 2 beavers would reproduce. Oh, they're gay beavers. Oh, well.
Well, they got some berries. If they don't get a baby.
Well, Pikash, if I've learned anything from furries, that's not going to stop them from reproducing.
True.
You got a point.
If I don't get a baby in another day or 2 in the game, I will just call it quits. Do they actually even have...
beavers.
You want to baby them, huh?
Okay, I give up. I want to see what the game over screen is like now. Because I've never actually seen the game over screen.
Game over. You lose. You don't even get a drink from the fire hose.
Yeah, I usually do too, but I'm curious tonight. Plus, I'm honestly probably gonna call the stream after this just because I am sick and kind of miserable.
We'll give you extra uppies.
You need a big
What
hug.
do you mean again, Shadow Wolf? Thank you, Chaos.
Shadow Wolf's
Looks
just
like
still living in the days of that Concrod thread and everything.
Yeah.
It's
Almost
what's
6
happening
months
there.
ago.
Yeah.
Over 6 months ago now.
Ah, let me tell you
Um,
the tale of the Concrud.
It may be less for the, but you know, it seems like he really misses you whenever you're gone. So maybe time just doesn't pass the same without you.
I am really curious what the game over screen looks like. I'm on the fastest speed.
Right now, I'm just waiting for you to like keep boomerang on the like game over screen, and then it just becomes like the second best town you've ever had.
What?
Okay, yeah, I'm just waiting for like everything to actually work out, and then you know, then you're
Oh.
busting.
I only have one beaver left now.
Oh yeah, you're doomed.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sim, it's over.
Whoops.
If I were playing Iron Teeth, yeah, I could come back from this. But I am not.
GG.
Primordial beaver goo.
Alright, there went the last beaver. The end. Your folktales met the sad fate of their human predecessors. This is the end. When you fail to use nature's gifts, it takes them back. Interesting. But yeah, short little thing here, but like I've said, I am sick and miserable, and I am gonna go sleep. But I really, really appreciate y'all coming by and hanging out with me. I will definitely be doing more Timberborn again, because I want to check that stuff out. I just don't know if I'm quite up for the challenge at this time. Because sick. But yeah, check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They are on the website as well as down to the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around, picking up packs of cards to stream loots, hitting that follow button, or subscribing to us on Stream Loots as well as YouTube. But for now, thank you so much for joining, everyone, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu.
Oh boy.
Bye bye.